Hi, my name is Louie Holmes. I'm from England, Hampshire. I'm 21 years old. I'm in Mokuleki at the moment. And we've got a woodlings kingfisher joining us for the rest of this interview. I've always liked animals. I've always had a big interest in animals. And I'm quite a sociable person. So I thought learning how to be a guide and being amongst animals for a year sounded right up my alleyway. It was perfect for me. I don't know, it just seemed really quite appealing living in the bush for a year. In fact, I could move around the place, see lots of cool things. It just ticked all my boxes. But the bit I like most about this was the trails. I really enjoyed that. I like it, it's quite a hands-on thing. I'm not very good at sitting behind a book and reading. It doesn't suit me very well. So the fact that I could actually go out in the field and find a track the animal and learn while doing it really worked for me quite well. I'm not quite dyslexic, I can't sit behind a book, I've got a bad attention span, so getting hands-on really worked for me. I mean, on this year course you meet everyone from every background. I've got people from Japan, from Germany, it's everywhere, all over the planet. So no matter if there's a language problem or if there's a personality difference, you learn to overcome it, you learn to talk in different ways, which is quite cool. I mean, hell, me and my roommate, there was a big language problem between us, and over the year we've learned to communicate basically through sign language at this point. So there's always ways, and it helps me a lot in the future. I'm going to be able to talk to a lot more people in a lot more different ways I didn't even think about. It also opens you up to a lot of different backgrounds. There's not one set mold that fits everyone. Everyone can be different and do the same thing, and that's quite cool. I don't know, for me, a lot of this course was learning how to be more independent. I mean, I've always been quite an independent person, but I think the biggest takeaway for me is the fact that the freedom. I like being able to do my own thing. I like being able to learn in my own way. There's no correct way of doing things, but there's also no incorrect way of doing things. And I think as long as you can get to the end goal and you do it in a respectful way that teaches everyone and involves everyone nicely, you can't do any wrong, I suppose. That's what I quite like. The friendships and connections you build over this year is something that you can't really anticipate. It just kind of happens, because when you're shoulder to shoulder with people for 6 months, you get along with them, you're forced to, you put your differences aside, and I think I'm really going to miss a lot of these people. But that's life. I think this year has been a big learning curve for me. I mean, at first I didn't want to be a safari guide, I wanted to do conservation. But after this year, I've really found a passion for walking safaris. I love doing it. I love being out in the bush, teaching people. It's something that came quite naturally to me. It's something that I'm really looking forward to doing for the rest of my life, hopefully. I mean, I learned a lot about myself that I couldn't have predicted. I mean, I'm incredibly extroverted, but I learned also how to, slow down and appreciate myself, so to speak, become a bit more introverted and then enjoy the finer things rather than just go full steam into everything. And it's something I never saw myself being able to do, but I learned quite quickly, which I think is quite cool. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe down below and check out EcoTraining's channel for more great content.